Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get back into some Baldur's Gate 3 Tactician on our golden dragonborn paladin Kesteroam. If we need a little update on what happened last episode, we crash landed on the Nautiloid, which you can see that's kind of all around us right now, which was the Mind Flayer ship we got abducted on pretty much. And now we have fallen from the sky into a new area. So what we're gonna do, get right back into it today. Also, right at the start of the episode here, I wanted to thank each and every person who has clicked on the videos, who has subscribed. It means the world to me, and I just hope to continue to entertain everybody. All right, so without further ado, let's get it back into the episode. Now, we already got a mangled fisherman. Get a gold piece on him though, that's good. And here is Shadowheart. What can it be? Wake her.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping that you might know.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea of where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Oh, alright. Let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright, so we got our first party member in Shadowheart. Which is going to be a fun combination because Shadowheart is a cleric and we are a paladin. So that's going to be a fun little dynamic to start off with. From a tactician standpoint, we are going to be the frontline, damage dealing, almost tank-like character. And we are going to need a ranged DPS. Off the top of my head, I'm going to probably go for Gale, who we will meet here in a bit. He is going to be our wizard. So we are not a rogue, so I'm not going to try to even attempt this door. We're probably just going to be going around. Alright. Let's see what we can do. So we can get into our stealth mode here. Does Shadowheart have... No, she does not have a ranged weapon. She does ranged spells, though. You're going to equip Shadowheart with a light crossbow for the moment. Shadowheart. Oh, this is going to be a thing. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do off the bat. But okay. I've never seen them do that before, so I'm guessing that's going to be a tactician thing. Oh, no good, no good. So we're gonna do... How much is this gonna do anyway? Okay, we're going to back up a little bit. Here's what we'll do. Can I? Oh man, did I just waste an attack on that? Oh. Next question of the day. Does Shadowheart have healing word? Yes. Okay. And then we're going to use a guiding bolt. Alright. No, that was really good. Okay. Hopefully we can get this shot off. Never mind, we're not gonna be able to get the shot off. So let's do this. Didn't miss me. Shit. Please miss me with this one. Oh. Alright, so we've gotten our first taste of Tactician to the point where, yeah. Welcome to Tactician, boys. This is where the run's gonna get juicy, because that's gonna make me think a little bit more. Alright, that is a good place to start with that. Having a wizard is gonna be really hard. I can just tell straight off the bat. Critical hit on that. Okay. Let me get in front of Shadowheart here so I can be taking some shots. Apparently that is not going to help me though, because my god. Alright, Shadowheart, I'm gonna need you to bonk him. Closer. And then I can bonk. Good. And then we're gonna try to get around this way. Even though I know that they have some ranged abilities. Okay, so he used his dash, so that means he's not gonna be able to use that. Alright, let's try Firebolt. Not everything that I wanted it to be, but not bad. Alright, so we are gonna jump up here real quick. And we are going to hit him from high ground. Better. Missed me with that. Missed me with that, boy. Alright, Firebolt again. Very good. Woo! We got our level up. This is going to give us our Divine Smite, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Divine Smite, that extra 2d8 radiant damage. Very good. Very good. And now we get to pick a fighting style. So, defense is going to give us a +1 to AC. Dueling is going to give us a +2 when we're not holding a shield, I think. When wielding a melee weapon that is not a two-handed or versatile in one hand, and no other weapon. So, the shield carries over in Baldur's Gate 3. That's interesting. So, we'll gain an additional +2 to damage. Great weapon fighting. We're not using two-handed at the moment. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you are within 100... Or, whoa. When you're in 1.5 meters, you must be able to see the attacker. So, I think we're gonna go with defense. I feel like that might be our best move at this point. And then we get to prepare our spells as well. So, Cure Wounds, right up there. I like that. Wrathful Smite, that's fine. Searing Smite, I think I want to go for. So, Command out of there, and Compelled Duel. So, Compelled Duel is like a taunt. I don't quite know how well it's going to go for us, to be honest, but that is our level 2. Okay, so we're going to go around this way. And I think right off the bat, we're going to go look for Astarion.
Hurry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Odd, yeah.
And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
What in the hells are you talking about?
Don't play dumb, you little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Grab this knife arm and twist. Oh, we hit it with that. That's good. Hell yeah.
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. I might have done the same were the roles reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Tell them your name and your story.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
I know we don't want them in our heads.
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
We can start by traveling together. Better odds, I'd say.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Alrighty. Now we got a star in our party. Let's level him up real quick. So, I think that's all for level 2, honestly. We just get our cunning actions. Yep. But we do get that juicy stealth.
To approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
This isn't right.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
So we're gonna try it. Ooh. Ooh. Hell yeah. We get to concentrate into its mind.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Ay. Okay. We can't fail this, right? Okay, no. We're good. We succeeded and we do not have to kiss a mind flare today.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Leave the... yeah, we'll leave the die slowly. Looks unstable somehow, I wonder.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Only a little bit. Touch the sigil. Owie.
A hand? Anyone?
Grab the hand and pull. I don't think we'll need it. What's wrong? Well.
Harder! Come on, put your back into it!
Pull again as hard as you can. Let's try it again. This time I will do guidance. Is it gonna be just enough? Woo! Alrighty.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
Hey, Gale.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
No need to apologize. You alright?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yes.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites, I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Thanks, Gale. Wizard of Waterdeep.
One with the weave.
Alright, let's level up Gale. So I think we're gonna go for Abjuration because that's gonna be our, like, defense stuff. That's gonna nullify magic, Spanish enemies, and summon wards, which is probably what we wanted, because we were playing on Tactician. So we're gonna go for Shield, Chromatic Orb, and then we have our prepared spells, which Mage Armor, obviously, we're gonna get. Fog Cloud, Witch Bolt, Thunderwave, and Chromatic Orb. Awesome.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright, so we're gonna save there. The chapel entrance.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Selfish cur. There might be survivors, yet you think only of loot. Leave before I make you leave. Oh yeah, I think we did it.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
This man's all about the cheese.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
See what's in the backpack. More thieves' tools. And a burlap sack. Oh yeah, shovel. Shovel is definitely what we're gonna need. But I think we have earned ourselves a night of rest. Oh. My god. What is going on here?
Go to hell.
And good evening to you too.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
I'm not too worried. We'll find someone who can help us.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and Gale.
We were just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
You don't trust Gale?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find somebody to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
So, a thing that they added in the last update is... I believe... Yes, there it is. The magic mirror. Which basically is a way for us to change our appearance. As we are perfect and beautiful, I don't think that I will change the appearance on this one, but I did want to show anybody who might not have known that it is there as far as this current update goes. But I think that might be it. Is there anything else over here? So I think one of the things I want to do is try to find a backpack, because that's going to help us a lot. But I think it's time for bed.
This is not the world you know. Rest feels impossible, no matter how heavy your eyes become. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, Gith, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
We made it. Nice.
Baldur's Gate feels almost like a dream, after everything that has happened to you. Yet it is a dream of hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will see those gates again. That promise sinks deep into your heart as your eyes drift shut.
So, anyway, guys, I think that might be the end of our second episode here in Baldur's Gate 3. Our Tactician playthrough as the Golden Dragonborn Paladin, Kesteroam. If you did like today's video, please consider subscribing and maybe liking the video so that our channel may grow. But, until next time, thank you guys so much. Peace.